What used to sit here is a 1978 Volkswagen Combi. You've probably seen it in several of my other videos as I've walked past it. Well, I've decided this area needs to be cleaned up, and especially since I've gotten rid of that trailer now, there's not a lot left to make this area look a whole lot better and more organized. So anyway, the Volkswagen bus that used to sit here, you can see my drag marks. I've taken and dragged it. You can kind of see it up there behind my barn. And I'll move it even farther. I think I've said in another video that I plan on selling these two for parts. So I just want to get them organized for now and in a safe spot. Now, the one thing that is really nice in the winter and maybe real early spring is that there's no grass growing, the snakes aren't real active, so I can actually crawl under a bus to hook it up and do what I need to do. Whereas in midsummer, I wouldn't even try to do this. So here we go, continuing to move buses. The other Volkswagen is almost certainly not going to happen today. We got rain in the forecast again, and That axle that I pulled off of the trailer is what I'm going to need to put under the rear end of the other Volkswagen. Two of the tires actually held air for a little while, and I think what it is they got dirty beads because they went flat and then were kind of buried in the mud, had mud rushed in around the rims and stuff. So I'm going to see if I can get those to where they'll hold air a little bit longer, and then I'll have to put that underneath the rear axle of the Volkswagen and then drag it over here too. Like I say, I don't think it'll all happen today. Well, this is a good news, bad news sort of thing. The good news is it's still the same day as when I turned the camera off. It hasn't started raining yet. Also, I think it's going to roll relatively easy. The bad news is I really couldn't do anything to improve the inflation of the tires. I can inflate them, they'll stay inflated for a very short time and then go flat. So I'm going to try to keep the air compressor fairly close to me. When I moved the trailer, I was able to inflate them enough to move that about 8 feet. I'm sure hoping to go more than 8 feet at a time before reinflating this. We'll find out real soon here. They're both moved. I feel like it's a pretty accomplished day for me today. Things didn't go great, but they went pretty good, and I had just off and on sprinkles of rain. It's really cooled off in the past couple hours, so I think that rainstorm's probably about to move in. I really hope it doesn't amount to a whole lot, because the area where these Volkswagens were, I'd like to get some fill dirt or some topsoil brought in over the top of what was there and then get that seeded. Anyway, that'll happen at another day. See you on the next one. Bye.